Hello everybody, Cosplay Lego here, and today I'm going to start something new. So today I had the idea of making a cosplay, but I can only use materials that I find in my house. So it's 100% homemade. I'm not allowed to go out to buy anything, not even from like a second-hand shop or anything. So this is 100% things that I'm finding around the house. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I've got. So for the actual things that I'm going to be building out of, I've got this skivvy. So yeah, that's just that. I've got this t-shirt. I've got these old jeans, and I also have these two shoes. So yeah. And I've also got tons of cardboard. So, yeah. And the tools I'm going to be using, I've got some scissors, Stanley knife, and I've also got a glue gun. So, yeah. So I had an idea of what I'm going to do. With all the stuff that I've got and the cardboard, I want to build something with like tons of armor that'd be really cool. So I'm thinking I'm going to make a Deathstroke cosplay. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So without further ado, let's get started. So I've got a little bit of source material for Deathstroke. So I've got this photo from Arrowverse. It looks good. Yeah, I think I'm going to be kind of going with this type of design with like just bulky pieces of armor and stuff everywhere. Spoiler alert for Justice League! 3, 2, 1. I've also got this photo, which is, I think it's from the DCEU, from that one post-credit scene in Justice League. Spoiler alert. So yeah, this is from the post-credit scene in Justice League. So yeah, I think this is kind of also going to be good because it's got the bulking. So yeah, I'm really excited. So let's start making the armor. So the first thing I'm going to be making is this chest piece. So I'm just going to measure out my actual chest. I'm going to make a template for it on my actual chest using just some paper, and then I'll transfer it onto some cardboard and cut it out. It's got the shape I want. I'm just going to transfer it onto cardboard now. Huzzah! So I'm just going to pop this on to check if it fits. Not big enough. The hole for the head. Yep. Gonna have to make that big. So here we go. I've finished the chest piece. It fits me perfectly, and this is going to be perfect for the cosplay. Maybe ask them what this is. This is just shoulder pauldron, yeah, that thing. And you just fold it, and then then I'll just hot glue it together like that, and then it'll just fit on my shoulder. So with the tracing that I have, I'm just going to cut it out. now that I've got the shape for my shin guards, I'm just going to cut 2 of them out of cardboard. Okay, so I've cut out my 2 leg pieces. So I've deliberately cut them so that the lines on the cardboard are facing this way, and that's so I can easily bend them this way, so they can wrap around my legs. Yep, like so. So that's how it's a little curved. Now that's like this, I'll just double check that it fits my legs, and then we're golden. So what I'm doing now is I've got some paper and I'm just making these extra little padding, as you will, I don't know, that I've seen that Deathstroke has on his armor. So I'm just kind of getting the shape of it, and then I'm adding these 4 extra pads. I'm just drawing them out. So here are my 2. Just gonna check if this fits, and then we'll cut it out of foam. So 1. And 2. So what I've got here is I've just got these 2, and so see, they fit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut 2 of these out in foam, 2 of each one. So haven't got much foam left, as I used it for the Spider-Man Homecoming web shooters, but I'll just see if I can try and manage to get 2 of each one. 2 of those, and on my last piece of foam I've got, hopefully I can fit in 2 of these. I'm really lucky I had enough of this, because I went to my craft cupboard with all my materials, and I could barely find any, and only found this. And as this is a cosplay that I have to make with only stuff that I find lying around the house, because that's the challenge, I wasn't allowed to go up and buy some more. So yeah, don't know what I would have done if I couldn't find this. So very glad I did find it. Yeah, so let's see. So these 2 go here. I'll just show you guys. So those 2 go there, and these 2 go here. It should be good, and that's just extra padding that Slade has on his chest. So yeah, I think I need to hot glue that down now. So let's get that going. So as I'm waiting for the hot glue gun to warm up, I've actually got a skewer here. I'm actually going to skewer some holes in the top of this. One. So because I'm attaching this to the pauldron with string, the pauldron to the chest piece with string, so I'm going to have these holes that I can thread the string through with. So here's all the armor pieces, and I'm just gonna paint them now. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a coat of Rust-Oleum Flat Grey Primer, and I've got loads of this, so I'm fine. And then I'm going to give them a coat of Rust-Oleum Flat Black, but there's a problem here. I don't have much left of this, and I bought this for the, I think it was the lightsaber prop build. You can check that out on my channel, but I don't have much left in this, so if I run out, I run out. And because I can't go out to the shops to buy anything with this cosplay, that's going to be a real problem if I run out of this. So hopefully I don't, but we'll just have to see. So I'm just going to give them a coat of the primer now. And when you're spray painting, always remember to wear a respirator because you can get some nasty fumes. So definitely always wear a respirator. Now it's time for the black Rust-Oleum, and once again, if this runs out, I haven't got any left, so that's going to be a problem. I've run out. I just ran out of black paint and I barely did anything. And then I just remembered that I out of black Rust-Oleum, and I just remembered that I have this old spray can of black spray paint. It isn't Rust-Oleum and it won't be good, but it's all I've got right now. And as this is the challenge where I have to use everything from home, I can't just go up to the shop and buy a new can. So I'm gonna check if I still have that stuff. Okay, so I have good news and bad news. Good news is I found some of that old black paint. Bad news is it's gloss. And my other one was matte. So this one's a gloss black and my other one's a matte black. So I don't know if this is gonna look right, but it's all I've got. And I can only use stuff from home in this project, so hang on, it says flat black at the top, but it says high gloss enamel on the side. Let's find out what it is. Okay, so I struggled quite a bit to get this can open, and then eventually I got it open, and it kind of went everywhere, and on me as well. So yeah, if you think about getting spray paint, just get Rust-Oleum. Don't get this stuff. It's just annoying. But I still have to use it because it's the only thing I have. So now it's time to do the mask. So I'm just gonna draw some shapes and try and make a template to make the just the mask. So yeah, so just watch what I do and just try and kind of do the same. So what I'm gonna start off with is just like a nose face piece that's gonna be like at the very front. next I've cut out these two pieces. One's for one side and the other's for another. And yeah, so because Deathstroke only has one eye, I've got that one for the eye that he has and that one for the eye that he has lost. What I have so far is this piece that just goes over my head, and as you saw before, these pieces for the eyes and the nose. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly glue together everything that I have so far, and I'm just going to check how it looks, and I'm going to see if it needs any work on it or change or something. And if it's good, then I'll just keep on going and I'll keep on showing you guys what I'm doing. So yeah. So now I've attached these two panels on the side. So now I'm gonna glue all this together at the back, and then once I've done that, it's just a matter of just adding various panels in the middle. Okay, so after spending ages of adding various cardboard panels, I have finally finished the helmet slash mask. Yeah, so this took me ages, and I'm so glad I finally finished. It fits me barely, but doesn't matter. But it still fits, and I'm really happy. So I'm gonna go give this a coat in grey primer. Okay, so it's all painted black. So now I'm just gonna start painting orange on various parts of the armor. So I'll just quickly show you what to do on the mask, and then it's pretty, and then you just copy what I did on the mask for the rest. So basically what you want to do is you need some masking tape, which I already had, and then I had this yellow paint, and then I found this at the back of my craft cupboard. It's just paint that doesn't look like it's been used, and yeah, I need the red because I couldn't find any orange paint, so I'm just going to use red and yellow and mix them to make orange. And when you're mixing colours, you want to make sure that they're both acrylic, because you can't mix, say, acrylic and oil or enamel and acrylic, because it's oil-based paints and water-based paints, they don't mix and it'll just not end well. So always want to make sure you're mixing the same type of paint when you mix paint. So yeah, I'm just going to show you what I do for this. So first up, you want to grab your masking tape and mask where you want the paint to be. So I want the orange to be on this side, this half, and then so what I'm doing is I've just got this here, and I'll just align it down the middle. And yeah, like so. So yeah, I'm just going to do it all the way down. So there we go, it's all the masking tape is on. So now it's down there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start mixing the paint. So just mix it. Pour out a little red. And so the type of brush I'm using is this type of circle top brush. I feel like it's going to be easier to paint it with this type of brush, but you can use whichever type you want. So I've got the two paints, and then you just mix them together. So now that I've got them mixed up, you just want to paint all the way down. So yeah. So after doing that coat, I can tell that I'm going to have to do another coat later on once it's dried, but we're just going to have to wait until it dries till we can do that. So yeah, that's how you do it. I'm just going to mix up some more orange paint, and then I'm going to do it on the chest piece, the shoulder pads, and the knee pads, and I might have to do more than one coat. Okay, so they aren't fully dry yet, but I'm just going to take out the masking tape to see how they're looking. So, I'm going to start off with the knee pads. So I've done this triangle design on them. So, there we go. So, as you can see, the masking tape, when you take it off, it just leaves a straight line there. So, that's always what you want. And you can still see the brush strokes, but I kind of like it because I want it to be kind of crude, you know, like it's not like beautiful and brand new. I want it to kind of be a little bit used, and I'm also kind of having I'm also going to show you how I'm going to weather these once I finish this. So yeah, this one bled through a little bit, and that just happens when you don't press down the masking tape good enough. So yeah, just have to, when you do it, just try and push down the masking tape as far as you can so it doesn't bleed through to the other side. Like here, as you can see, it's not straight. And now, the moment of glory, the mask. Because this is going to be the piece de resistance. I really want this looking good. So, seeing there's a little bit of bleed throughs, but it's fine. And if bleed through is really, like if when it goes over the line, if that really annoys you, then you can always touch it up with some black paint, like spray it, like mask off the orange and spray it. So yeah, so as you can see, it's turned out amazing, and I'm just going to leave them to fully dry now. So now I'm going to show you guys how to weather it. So I'm going to start weathering these by dry brushing them with some silver. So what you need is silver paint. I've already got this. So this technique I got from Cosplay Chris. I think I've shouted him out before in my lightsaber video, but he's just an awesome YouTuber, and he's a big inspiration to my YouTube channel. So yeah, I'll just show you guys how to do it. So first you just need to open the paint. So you want to grab a small brush that's kind of like that, and then what you want to do is you want to dip it in. Okay, so I'm back with some actual good paint. Yeah, so this is just some paint. I think it came in a pack of 4 set, and I didn't buy it then because I used it in my gun video. And yeah, you can go watch that where I built the Joker's gun from Suicide Squad. But in that video I used the same gold colour that came with it, but I just hadn't used this yet, but I still had it in the house, so I can still use it as part of this challenge. So I'll show you how to dry brush. So what you want to do is you want to dip your paint in, pull it out, and you've still got loads on the brush. So what you want to do is you want to start getting all the paint off your brush. Just want to see if you can. Yeah, so you dip it in, start getting all the paint off your brush till you've got like not much on. When you've got that, then you just want to go over all the seams of your cosplay and just go around the edges like that, and that'll give them a chipped metal look, and that's what we're aiming for here. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to attach these knee pads, shin guard thingamabobs to your pants. Alright, this might hurt a little bit, but I'm just going to try and pop it on the pants. I'll line it up evenly, stick it down. And you want to hold it in this position for I'm going to say like a minute until it holds it on its own. Okay, so I've just got this string, so I'm just going to use it to thread it through the holes I made up here on the suit and also up here on the shoulder podgens, and so it just sits like this. And once I'm done that, it's time for the final review. So thanks very much for watching, guys. So this was the cosplay challenge where I can only use stuff that I find in my house. A couple extra things I want to say. I used a balaclava just because the helmet didn't go all the way down to my neck. So yeah, thanks very much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you want to check out my other cosplay videos, I've got a playlist here where I did the Joker from Suicide Squad cosplay, and I've got my Spider-Man Homecoming Zento Zone suit unboxing. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked it. I really hope you liked this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.